The advent of this coronavirus, now called SARS-2, has created a dilemma throughout the world for many reasons. Obviously, it seems to be a danger to the economy and a danger to life itself. But there is very good evidence on channels called Medcram. Doctors and scientists have proven the better sleep you have, the more chance or less chance you have of getting a cold or getting a flu or getting a virus. Because when you start sleeping, the first 3 hours of your sleep, which you call a slow wave sleep, your body then attacks the, the pathogens, the virus and bacteria, what's coming to your contact with your body during the daytime. So getting a good sleep is, and nutrition and being healthy is the number one barrier we have to preventing ourselves getting ill from viral or bacterial attacks. The problem is a lot of people have a problem getting to sleep. I've had years, how do you get to sleep? Whatever, because you work shift work or whatever, too much alcohol or drugs, whatever, and you keep awake longer than you should, and you destroy your circadian rhythms, and you sort of, it does all sorts, or can upset all sorts of metabological and physiological factors within your body. It's very simple. Sleep is so important that you get 7-8 hours sleep a night on a regular basis. So how do we do that? How do you assure you're going to go to sleep when it doesn't matter when you go to sleep. If you don't have to be up for work, you can go to sleep at 12 o'clock. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you have that amount of sleep. When you go to sleep is not so important as having a sleep where it's constant right through. That's the important part, if you can. Having no lights in the bedroom or no lights and not looking at screens from an hour or so before you go to bed is essential to helping your body find the need to sleep. That's essential. How do you get to sleep? The best thing to do is an hour before you go to bed, do half an hour of gentle exercise and breathing like Tai Chi, which you can find lessons on Tai Chi on the internet. There are some good, simple Tai Chi exercises you can do will help your breathing. They also help loosen all your body, relax all your body, all the sinews. They help lubricate all the sinews in your muscles and all that before you go to bed. So therefore, when you do go to sleep, your body's not going in such a dry state. If you've been sitting there for a few hours before you go to sleep, well, your body's maybe a bit stiff. It's better, as one thing the Chinese do, regardless they handle this virus or not, they do know that if you do Tai Chi before you go to sleep, it helps with helping your back loosen up the next day and things like that. It helps lubricate all the sinews and all the tissues inside your body. That's the important thing. And it's a nice bit of exercise and it's breathing. And that's then you can sit and relax and read a book for half an hour. Half an hour of Tai Chi and half an hour of reading something interesting, something nothing to do with the news, nothing to do with what causes anxiety, adventure stories, history, something that takes you away from the day-to-day reality that's on TV or in the internet. Something else. Adventure stories are great. Historical adventure stories, brilliant. Reading something about sailors in the old days, anything like that, exploring, anything like that, what takes you away from your day-to-day routine. After you've done your Tai Chi, and you go and relax in bed or relax somewhere, and you read a book for half an hour. And if you were lucky, you'll be fine that you're lucky to read a book for half an hour. You get 10 pages or a few pages. You will put the light off, bang, you're asleep. So, how to overcome? A lot of people can't sleep. I also wear earplugs in my ears every night. I wear soft earplugs every night in case cars go past, someone starts a machine up during the night, which they do, or to stop low frequency noises coming in as much as I can, so my sleep isn't disturbed by sound as much as possible. That is a very, very important thing to do, is to make sure you're sleep as quietly as possible. And that's why I have earplugs in every night of my life, because I don't want my sleep disturbed as much as possible, as I can avoid. So there are three simple things. Is one, make sure you drink water during the day. Make sure you drink enough water during the day. Do half an hour of Tai Chi, like an hour or so before you go to bed. Then half an hour of reading, if you can. And then while you're in bed, if you can. And then you will put your earplugs in. You will find you will go to sleep. You will find, because you're doing a bit of exercise, that's thing at night, because you're using up your blood sugars. So if you've eaten too late or whatever, you're using up the last bit of energy in the blood. You're clearing the blood out through breathing. And they're clearing the mind out as well through breathing. So when you breathe, then you go to bed relaxed. You're more relaxed when you go to bed. You feel, oh, that feels really good. You're not forcing yourself to bed. You feel relaxed when you go to bed. And then you read a book. And if it's absorbing, Wilbur Smith, any of the great adventure writers, totally absorbing. Wherever it takes you, fancy. And you're in another world. You've entered another world. You're in your imagination. You're totally switched off. It's a meditation, in other words. You've done an hour's meditation before you go to bed. So it's switched off your thoughts and panics and anxiety about all the world, all gone. You're doing an hour's meditation, if you like, between Tai Chi and reading. You switch your mind off, done some breathing, put your earplugs in, and then chances are you will get a good night's sleep with no problems at all. But do not eat carbohydrates before you go to bed. So at least 6 hours before you go to bed, do not eat carbs. That's another reason people are irritated. Carbs and screens and all that go together to irritate people and make it difficult for them to sleep as well. Anyway, those are just some simple things you can learn or do to help yourself sleep and feel healthier and have a happier life regardless of what the problems are out there. It'll also help you deal with them, with life rationally and problems more rationally, which is all part of the benefits of having a damn good night's sleep. Bye.